assignments that we had last time we were here. Okay, E and F, I asked you guys to try them. For those who weren't here the last time, we were doing negative exponents. Okay, we're doing laws of exponents and we're doing laws of exponents. I'm going to do E quickly. Since this is part of last week's lesson, I won't be taking too many questions. I'll just be doing it. And then you can watch this video on your own slowly and check where you made your mistakes. Okay, I hope we're all with me. Okay, so first I'm going to start over here, which is our distributive law. So we're going to have 3 cubed. I'm not sure why I decided to write very big, but it is what it is. And x 2 times 3. Okay, times x negative 3, and this is all over x negative 2y squared equals. Okay, so we'll first start in the numerator. 3 cubed would be 27. And then you have x. Okay, 2 times 3 would give you 6. And since we are multiplying, we are multiplying there. So we will add our exponents in the numerator. So it's 6 plus negative 3. Okay, so we've dealt with the numerator. All over, still we have x negative 2y squared. Okay, and that is equal to 27x. Okay, 6, and then this plus minus situation over here will become a negative. So it's 6 minus 3, which will be 3, minus, okay, the next minus I'm getting from this division symbol over here. Remember, law number 2 says if you're dividing, you subtract exponents. So it's minus negative 2. And yeah, that will be over y squared. So our final answer is, I will move this down just now. Here we go. Final answer is 27. We have another situation of 2 negatives here. Minus minus 27x. 3 plus 2 is 5 over y squared. I hope that's what you guys got. And I hope we are keeping up. Okay. I hope that's what you guys, I hope you guys can see that it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We can do it. Okay, give me feedback in the chat while I do number F. I'll take 1 or 2 questions about this, then we have to move on to today's lesson. Okay, now F, we have a negative 5. I don't want to ask for this. Negative 5 in the numerator and 25 in the denominator. So, as you said, you start with signs, numbers, and then variables. So your signs, I'm not sure why I thought writing it downwards was a good idea. Numbers, and this is variables. Guys, I'm good at math and nothing else. My spelling is terrible. Okay, so we're going to start with the signs first. Okay, we have a negative there and a positive. If there's nothing in front of it, there's a positive at the bottom. So a negative divided by a positive would give us a negative. So this whole thing will be negative, okay? Numbers, 5 goes into itself once and into 25 5 times. So we have a 1 in the numerator and a 5 in the denominator because we just divided 25 by 5. Wonderful. Let's deal with the variables. We are dividing, as we can see over here. So you will have x negative 2. When we are dividing, we subtract minus negative 5. Right? So that will be negative x negative 2 plus 5 is cubed. And this answer will be all over 5. And we are finito and done. How did you guys do? Those who tried it, how did we do on this? Give me some feedback. Anyone? Tell me something. We're very quiet. Is everyone still here? I feel like I just disconnected and nobody can hear me anymore. There we go. Elisa can hear me because she just said something. Okay, even if you didn't try it, did we follow? Did we follow what I did, the procedure? Are we with me? Are we cool? Give me some sort of feedback in the chat. Wonderful. I see thumbs up.
What about everybody else? Because we have 59 people here. How did you guys do?
Okay, Serole, Eddie, say good, thumbs up. Reese, thumbs up, was following. Lucanio was following, wonderful guys. See, exponents are not that bad. Exponents are not bad. Wonderful. This makes me feel so pumped for today's lesson, okay? But before we go there, let us just recap the rules because we have a few new people. There we go. And today's lesson, we are going to be consolidating the laws of exponents. Okay, so this is what we have learned about exponents so far. Law number 1 says multiplication. When we multiply, okay, we multiply two numbers, but they have the same base, then we add our exponents. Okay, I think that's pretty straightforward. The only thing that might catch you out is you have to be multiplying. It literally says multiplication, guys. Don't get caught out by addition and then start applying the incorrect rules. Don't do that. Okay, it says multiplication. Okay, I think that's pretty simple and straightforward. Law number 2, and there I go again using my marbles. I don't know why I highlighted in the other way, but that's fine. Law number 2 says we are dividing. Okay, still have the same base. Okay, we are dividing, and this time we're going to subtract the exponents. Has to be the same base. Okay, has to be the same base. So if you have the same base and you're dividing, you may subtract the exponents. Only thing that can catch you out in this case is you always subtract the bottom from the top. Guys, you see what English is doing? You subtract the bottom from the top. So you say A minus B. You cannot say B minus A because that would be incorrect. Okay. Law number 3 is power to a power. It's in the name, power to a power. I feel like I'm using the same colors all over and over again. I need some variety. There we go. Let's use green. That is a horrible color for variety, but I have been using green. Guys, what's going on with my name? Let's do pink. Okay, all the pink people, now's your time to shine. Okay, let's see. Power to a power. So we have a base. Next. This time we have a power raised to another power. So we have 2 exponents this time. 1 base, 2 exponents. In this case, what do? We multiply the exponents. Okay. Do not confuse it with law number 1. In law number 1, we have 2 bases which are the same. In this case, we have 1 base, 2 exponents, and we multiply them, not add. Are we with me? I hope we are, because I feel like I'm talking a lot. Oh, Nels is doing such nice summaries in the chat. You're such a superstar. Guys, do you see what I'm saying when I say this? I like thebomb.com. Thank you very much. Okay. Number 4 is in its name. It's the distributive law. When you distribute, it means you make sure everybody gets it. Okay. So in this case, what do we have? Multiple bases inside the bracket, and we have an exponent outside the bracket. That would be Mr. C over there. In this case, you will distribute. So X will get a C, and so will Y, and I need to do better at this. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my marbles. X gets C, Y gets C. But if it finds exponents already there, which it will, what did we say? Power to a power U, multiply. Multiply. So you give everyone a C and you multiply it by the exponent that was already there. Okay. Wonderful. I'm hoping we are with me. I will take questions just now. Next definition. Okay. Now we are on definitions. Okay. This definition says power of 0. Anything you can possibly think of under the sun raised to the power of 0 will give you an answer of 1. every time. So, you know, we like, us teachers, sometimes we like tricking. I did this to my grade 8s and grade 9s. I gave them this long bracket, and outside I wrote to the power of 0. And those who were not listening to me in class went and wasted their time trying to divide stuff and multiply and do long division because they're not like calculators and doing all of these things, all for nothing, because at the end of the day, all you had to say was equals 1. Imagine. Okay, and then let's go to the last one we did was negative exponents. When we have a negative exponent, we move it either to the denominator or the numerator. In this case, we have x minus a over 1. So in order to make it positive, we will move this guy to the denominator. If my pen can work. There. We'll move this dude to the denominator, and then he becomes a positive little guy. He leaves the negativity out of his life. He becomes positive. Okay, before we start practicing, I'm checking in. Are we all with me? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Tell me, okay, Paul says, yes, ma'am, I'm with you. Okay, reactions, I see you guys. I have 8 thumbs up in the chat. Okay, we are with me. These are easy enough to follow, right? What we're gonna do today is mangle them up. So we're gonna have rule on top of law, on top of definition, on top of everything. And we're gonna see how we tackle such questions, because reality is they're not gonna give you these easy one-step questions, right? We want to challenge you a little bit because we know you can do it. We know you can do it. So I'm going to challenge you a little bit. I'm going to give you something that's going to shake your world a little bit. Okay. Thank you very much for the feedback. I see that you guys are with me now. Let us move. Why is it still on highlighter? There you go. Okay. Let's try A and B. Can I have someone to raise their hand for me? And try A and B. Let's talk. I want you guys to talk to me. So raise your hand if you're feeling good, if you're feeling nice, if you're feeling fresh. Come on. And then we'll do it together. Don't freak out if you're not sure. Just raise your hand and we'll do it together. Who's up for the challenge? Hi guys, no one. You never give me. Come on now. Anyone? Okay, it's fine. I'll do A on my own. Then think about whether you guys want to do B with me or not, okay? Don't be nervous. Just think about it and yeah. Cool. Let's work with A. Okay, equals. First thing I will tackle in this question is our little guy over here with an exponent of 5 that is outside. Because if you don't do that, it's going to mess up this whole sum, okay? So I'm gonna rewrite my first part of my sum, bx squared. And then what law number is this? Maybe you guys can tell me that. Which law are we using here? You can either tell me the law number or what it's called. Okay, so I put it so nicely for you guys in the chat, so you can tell me which law number this is. We have to do something with that BC and that 5. Who knows what it is? Which law are we working with here? Anybody? Thank you, Lee. Distribution. We are distributing. Okay, we're working with the distributive law. Okay. Thank you very much, Lee. That would be correct. So 5 has to be given to Mr. B and Mrs. C. Law number 4. Major shout out to Paul. Thank you very much. Okay. So at the moment, are there exponents on B and C? If yes, what are the exponents on B and C? Please let me know in the chat. 1. Thank you, Amatlis. Okay, so there are exponents and their exponents are 1. So when I distribute my 5, I'm going to get there and say the one that was already there multiplied by 5. Okay, we've dealt with B. Now let's deal with C. The one that's already there multiplied by 5. Thank you very much, guys. You are superstars. Okay. So it's 2bx quad. And we have b to the 5, c to the 5. Done, done, done. Okay. We're back to symbol, numbers, variables. Symbols, we have two positives here, right? This whole bracket is a positive and there's nothing in front, so we have a positive here. Two positives give you what? Means my answer is going to be what? I have two positives. My answer is going to be, if we know, this is a nice way to revise, guys. It seems tedious, but these rules, as we revise them over and over, becomes second nature. Eddie, Eddie's hand is up. Are you going to finish the sum with me? Hi, Eddie.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. Do you want to finish the sum with me?
Yes, I'm gonna try.
Wonderful. So we have a positive, right?
Yes.
So we have two positives. Wonderful.
So it's going to be 2 b to the power of 6 and x to the power of 9.
Remember, we have a C, not an X there. Okay.
Oh, my bad. It's going to be x to the power of 4 and c to the power of 5.
Thank you very much, Eddie. That will be correct. Okay, let's talk about our answer, guys. Let's talk about our answer. Okay, for those who are confused about B and what happened there, remember, law number 1 says, okay, first of all, brackets of multiplication. We have a B over there, we have a B over there. There's nothing there, there is a 1. So all we did was B to the exponent of 1 plus 5. Quincy, I just explained it. Did you see that? Let me go through it again. So the first bracket has a b to the exponent of 1, and we have multiplication, a b to the exponent of 5. Law number 1 says, you have a b, same base, okay? We are multiplying, so we add your exponents. So you're going to say b1 plus 5, which is where we come from when we say it's b to the exponent of 6. I hope I explained it properly, okay? This is okay, but we like writing them in alphabetical order. So it'll be 2, okay? 2, B, 6, C, 5, and X, 4. Wonderful, beautiful. Okay, anyone feeling brave enough to do the next one with me now? We're still not raising hands, guys. Come on, please. Pretty please. Amahle. See, singing works. It's because you don't want me to sing, so you're like, shh, let me just raise my hand. It's fine. As long as it works, I don't mind. Amahle.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
So we're gonna start with law 4, distribution law.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna say 4 to the power of 1 times -3.
There we go.
And then we say x to the power of 5 times -3. And then we say y to the power of 1 times -3.
Wonderful. We're done in the numerator.
Over 16 to the power of 1 times -3. X to the power of 1 times -3. Y to the power of 4 times -3.
Whew, thank you. That was good. Okay, next step.
1 times -3 for 4 is -3. 5 times the -3 is -15.
-15. Beautiful.
And 1 times -3 is -3.
Wonderful. Okay.
Over 1 times -3 is -3. For x, it's also -3.
It's also -3. Hold on. There we go. -3.
And then for y it's 4 times the -3 is equal to -12.
-12. Okay. Equals. Where are we going now?
So then we say -3 minus -3 minus -3. First
Where
we
are we
divide.
looking?
First we divide 4 and 6.
That will be a little bit difficult, don't you agree? What's 4 to the exponent of -3? It's a little bit tricky, né?
Yeah.
You know what I suggest we do? We make
Okay.
the 64 squared. So now do you see we have the same base?
Oh yes.
Okay, so we had a 4 squared at the bottom and 4 -3. We'll deal with it in the next step. Let's deal with our variables. What happens to x?
So -15 minus -3.
-15 minus -3. And your y?
Y.
Yes, we have a y.
Y is -3 minus -12.
-12. Wonderful. Okay, we're going down. What's next?
So then -15 minus -3 is negative
So the two
12.
there we go, -12. And then your y?
Is 9.
9. Let's go back and deal with the 4s now.
Yes.
So at the top you have 4, -3 minus, what's 2 times -3?
2 times -3 is -6.
-6. Okay, so this will become a plus. So it's 4 to the exponent of -3 plus 6, which is how much?
Yes. 3.
Okay, then your y stays at the top because it is positive, right?
Yes.
What happens to our x?
So what did we get for x?
X to the -12. There we are.
It goes at the bottom.
There we go. So it becomes positive, right?
Yes.
And then if we're going to simplify further, tell me what 4 cubed is, because that's what we're left with.
4 cubed is 64.
64 y9 over x12. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate all of the work you did. Okay, whew, that was a lot of work, hey? Is there anyone else who has a different formula or a different method? Anyone? Anyone who didn't understand what we just did? Or anyone who has a different method? There is a different method. I just want to see if anyone else can see it or spotted it or. Ma'am, I can't understand from step 3. But Tabile, please raise your hand so we can discuss. Please raise your hand so we can discuss. Anyone? Batabile or Noria? Anyone who doesn't understand? Reese? Guys, it doesn't help to say same here. You must raise your hand so we can talk. Chichi.
Ma'am.
Oh, Batabile. There we go. Hi, Batabile.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I can't understand from step 3.
Okay, which one is step 3? 1, 2, this one. Is this
Yes,
step
ma'am.
3? Or is this step 3?
Ma'am, the one with the
Batabile.
4. Ma'am, the one
This
with
one.
the 4. Yes.
Okay, remember guys, we want to make our work easier over here. We're working with exponents, right? Do you agree that 16 is the same as 4 squared? Watobe,
Ma'am. Yes.
do you agree? Wonderful.
Yes,
So
I
what I did was I changed this to have the same base so that we can apply the laws of exponents. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to have a 4 to the negative 3 at the top and a 16 to the negative 3 at the bottom. And now you're going to have to say 1 over 64 over 1 over. Do you see that's a lot of work?
Yes.
So I made them the same base so that I can apply my laws of exponents. So from here, what we did was, check here, we have a power to a power, né? So what does that rule
Yes.
say? It says if you have a power to a power, what do you do to the exponents? Do you remember?
No, ma'am.
So we need to know our rules, guys. What does it say when we have power to a power in the chat? Remind us. Amasha says multiply. Do you remember that rule?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have a power to a power, you're going to say 4 to the exponent of 2 multiplied by negative 3. How much is 2 times negative 3?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Okay. Do you see now where we get that? So
Yes,
from then on, we applied law number 2 because we are dividing, aren't we?
Yes, ma'am.
We had a negative 3 in the numerator initially. There it is. You see that? So we
Yes, ma'am.
said negative 3 minus, because of the division, minus negative 6, which we just established right here on the side. Do you
Yes, ma'am.
see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what was confusing you?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we just did everything else the same with other variables. So with x, we said, in the numerator, we had a negative 15, and then it was minus negative 3. These two negatives will give you what?
A positive.
A positive. So you have negative 15 plus 3, which is how much?
Negative 12.
Negative 12. So that's where that negative 12 comes from. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
And then finally, we did it with the y, because y was negative 3 minus negative 12. Again, negative and negative give us positive. So
Yes,
we ended up with y negative 3 plus 12, and that's where we got the 9.
9.
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Do you feel better now about all of this?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Someone say, isn't there a shorter method? There's a lot going on here. Guys, I like writing all the steps down. But there is a shorter method. Okay. Beautiful Nedisa told us that our exponent rule speaks about reciprocals. Okay. So reciprocal means swapping stuff over. Okay. And we already spoke about this. So you could start with the reciprocal rule before you went through all of this drama. What was the question? Okay, let me do it actually up top here, okay? So what you could have done is first swap the variables that are inside the bracket. Okay, so have 16x, y quad over 4x, 5y, and that would make your exponent positive. Okay, but I don't like this because we are still finding our feet with doing negative exponents. From then on, you would just have said 16 divided by 4 is 4. So you have 4 at the top, right? And then you have x, 1 minus 5, and y, 4 minus 1. All still raised to the power of cube. Okay, then we distribute our 3. So 4 cubed, x, 1 minus 5 is negative. 4 times the 3 that was outside. And then y, 4 minus 1, excuse me, is 3 times the 3 that was outside. That will be 64x. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Y, 9. And then you just move this negative 12 to the denominator and you end up with the same answer. So there are 2 methods to do this. There are 2 methods. There we go, Tanya. There we go. Okay. Whichever one makes sense to you, you go with it. Okay. But the point is we ended up with the same answer. So nobody is incorrect. Do we see that? Do we want to take a screenshot? Unfortunately, I don't think I can fit all of this in my page. Let me see if I can try. So we can take a screenshot of it. Let's do this. I hope you guys have been writing them. But if you want to take screenshots, there we go. Let me give you 2 minutes to do that. More like 30 seconds. 2 minutes is way too long to take a screenshot. Okay. Are there any questions after the second method that we did? Anyone? Are we with me? Nope, we're very quiet. There we go. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. I get very nervous when everyone's dead quiet. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys should be done by now with your screenshots. So we're moving down. Someone is unmuted. Please mute yourself. Thank you very much. Okay, we have same thing over. Okay, I want to do E. But I also want to do, okay, let's do E. Let's do E. Remember it's quiz day today, so we're leaving soon. Let us do E. Who wants to go through E with me? Novoya, what's the problem? Raise your hand so we can talk about it. And in the meantime, who wants to do number E with me? Rabetsu. Hello, Rabetsu. Oh, yeah, Rabetsu muted again. Was unmuted for 1 second.
Hello, ma'am.
Where did I lose you? Hello. Okay, Rabbit. Now it's Rabbit. Hi, Rabbit.
Hi, ma'am.
What's up? Do you have a question?
Not really. I don't understand for now.
You said not really?
But I understand.
Do you want to do this one with me?
Ma'am, I don't know.
It's fine. We'll talk about it step by step. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am.
Wonderful. Let's first deal with this dude over here. Forget about the rest of the question. Which law is this one? What are we supposed to do with this thing?
The distributive law.
Distributive law. Now let's distribute. What happens when he gets to X?
You like take, you say 2 times the exponent outside.
2 times 3. Beautiful. Okay, what happens with Y? There is no exponent, so there's what?
Then you say 1 times 3.
1 times 3. Not bad so far. Can you see that? Times.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we do anything to this numerator?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No.
It stays the same.
So you just rewrite it. Beautiful, Rabbit. And now we are in the denominator. Again, which rule do we have?
You distribute it.
Distribute again. So we'll have x to the exponent of
1 times negative 1, I
1
think.
times negative 1, and we have a y.
Then it's 3 times negative 1.
3
Then it's 3 times negative.
Thank you. Now let's simplify. X, what's 2 times 3?
I'll give you the answer now.
Hi,
It's
Ramit,
6. X.
Shoot, I will cry. 1 times 3 is?
6. I mean, it's 3.
3, thank you. Times, we have an x squared. X squared and 1. At the bottom, 1 times negative 1 is what?
It's negative 1.
Negative 1 and y. 3 times negative 1 is?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Yes, that would work out. Negative 3. Now, Rabbit, do you agree that we have two bases here? We have x. What's the other one that we have? Y.
It's just that, I think.
An x and a y. You see that?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Great. So now we can go write our final answer, dealing with each variable on its own. Let us deal with x. So we have a 6 times 4. When we multiply, what do we do to exponents?
You ask them.
You add them. So you're going to say 6, that was already there, plus 4 because of the multiplication. What does this line over here mean?
Division.
Division. And when we divide, what do we do to the exponents?
You, ma'am, didn't you like divide it also? I'm not
You
sure.
subtract. You remember?
Yes, ma'am. Now I remember.
There we go. It's fine. The more you do it, the more you remember. So it's minus. What are we minusing?
The negative 1.
Negative 1. So you must write it in brackets to remember that you are minusing a negative number. Great. Let's deal with y. So we have a 3 over there. Again, multiplication. So we add the exponent. Plus, what exponent is there that you can see?
You put a 1.
Plus 1. Then we are dividing again. So it's minus negative 3. Do we see? You agree with me so
Yes,
far?
ma'am.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Now tell me, those that I just highlighted, 2 negatives give you what?
A positive.
Positive. Same here. Positive, right? So let's do a final answer.
Yes, ma'am.
6 plus 4 is how much?
6 plus 4 is 2.
Plus, not minus.
Oh, it's 12.
10. 6 plus 4 is 10. And then plus 1.
Oh,
What's 10 plus 1?
it's 11.
11. We are done with x. Y says 3 plus 1. How much is 3 plus 1?
4.
4 plus 3?
It's 7.
7. And we are done. Can you see that you can do this, Savage?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so proud of you. That was incredible. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Okay. Sure, guys. That was so good. I hope everyone was following. You may mute, Rabbit. There you go. I hope everyone was following. I hope we all feel better about this. Everyone who couldn't understand and was lost, please give me feedback. I want you guys to be all caught up with us. How are we feeling about this? Okay, give me a thumbs up. Tebatso has their hand up. Hi, Tebatso.
Hi, ma'am.
There we go. Hi, Tebatso.
Hi, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yebo.
Okay. I was asking, you see there at 6 exponent, x exponent 6 plus 4 negative bracket -1. You see it there?
Yes. Yes.
So then we got 11 by doing what law was it to get the positive from negative and negative?
This is the laws of exponents. Okay, when you multiply two negatives, negative times negative, you get a positive. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
positive and a positive is also a positive, but when you have a negative and a positive, you get a negative.
Negative.
So those were, yes,
New
two
laws.
negatives. So that's when you
Oh.
got the positive.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I was just trying to understand that.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm seeing thumbs up, so I'm happy. Seeing thumbs up, so I'm happy. Okay, let's do the few more. Finally got it, guys. You gotta give me so much time. I want to go show off afterwards. Yeah, like my people understand what's going on. Nelis is laughing at me wherever she is. I know, but it's fine. We move. Okay, now let's go to example 2, and we're gonna test whether these statements are true or false. Okay, A and B, fire around in the chat. True or false? So label it. Oh, sorry. You want to take screenshots? Oh, must I make it smaller for the screenshots? View. Okay, let me make it a bit smaller so you can screenshot. There we go. Couple of seconds. It's okay. What about brain break? Okay, I'll do a brain break because you asked for it. I'll do it because you asked for it. Okay. Thank you. You are welcome. Where is Mr. Brain Break? There it is. First, we have our joke. How do you teach math to a chicken? You showing a lot of example, guys. Lame. Lame but funny. Lame but funny. Here is our brain break. Whoever gets it first, give us a shout out in the chat and tell us how you did it. My English take there for 2 seconds. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but I did. It was like, yeesh. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you're laughing at the joke or at my English, but it's fine. It's fine. I will. Guys, yeah, no. I need to stop talking so much. You guys are laughing at me. Even my English is like, it's enough. Are you guys getting this? No, the egg puns and the English. Not me checking my chicken if he has any examples. Oh, Stella. Stella, you have chickens. We're gonna be friends, Stella. We are gonna be friends. I'm not sure where Sam got these jokes, but I need to go find them wherever they are. Mpo is laughing. Mpo, don't act like you don't like chickens also. Guys, get the sum. Nobody's telling me anything about the sum. Is anyone sort of there? First one, there we go. Focused people. 8 plus 6 times 4, which would be 24, is 32, and that makes sense. After that one, you guys should be able to get this, right? Because this would be 8 and 4, right? So it'll be, something has to equal 72. And 4 minus 8 times, so the 10 has to be 9. Is my math mathing? I think so. So then here it's gonna be 18. We're gonna be left with 18 for 3 of them, so it's gonna be 6 there and 12 over there. Let me keep quiet. Tell me the final answer, Baholo. If you have a different one, let me know. If my brain is just not doing the right things. Chichi. Hey.
Hey, ma'am.
Do you have an answer?
No, I have a question.
Okay, let's hear.
Yeah, what's the sums that like they say equal to like the first sum do we have to find like all the numbers that add up to that answer?
Yes.
Oh, because the last brain break actually confused me a bit. I'm like, where did
Yes.
you get
So you
all
have
the
to,
where did you get all the numbers from?
yeah, so you have to basically you work with the sums you have and you check what would work. So if if one rugby ball was 4, the 2 of them is 8. You see that?
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
so if you minus 32 minus 8, you get 24. So whatever you multiply here has to give you 24. As Nils just so nicely said, we are supposed to use bird mass. So if you say 6 times 4, that will give you 24. If you add 8, 32. That's correct. So now we know the value of the rugby balls and the pool ball. Then we substitute and so on and so forth. Okay. So now people are saying the answer is 150. Let's check it. Okay, this is 6 for one of them. That would be 18, and this would be 8. Yo, guys, you're gonna put me in this position. What's 18 times 8? What a difficult. 18, let's see, times 8 is 144 plus 6, and that would be 150. Yay! Happy days! Whew. Well done, guys. That was a good one. That was a good one. You guys are absolutely brilliant. I can't even, like, why am I even like you? Okay, we are back here. We're doing a fire round, okay? You answer whichever one and you tell me true or false. So A, B, C, D. You either say A, true, B, false, what? Fire round. Put your answers in the chat. Bombard me. That's what I'm saying right now. Let's hear what you all have to say. If someone wants to unmute and speak, let's do it. Nolisandra has started A, false. Woo! My general talking bundles are just like, peace, I'm out. Can we all agree A is false? Oh, Akomzi says A is true. Chichi, Yebo.
Ma'am, A is actually true because if we say 5 times 5, like for the first one. Yes.
Did we multiply our exponents? No, remember we kept the same base?
Oh no.
So you keep the base. So you say 5 to the exponent of 2 plus 3, which is 5 to the exponent of 5, not 25. So this is indeed false. Okay, guys, let's move on. B, Akona, I think you should rather look at the recording because we need to leave soon and you guys need to do the quiz. You guys are saying B is what? True. B is true. So you guys are saying if we have 2 cubed times 5 cubed, it's the same as 10 cubed. So remember the distributive law? It works backwards. So if you have the same exponent over here and over here, you can take it out. So you're gonna have 2 times 5 in the brackets to the exponent of 3, which is indeed 10 cubed. That is true. I know I'm going fast, but we need to go. Okay, C quickly. Don't be plus exponents. No, it's not the same base. Be careful. Remember, we only add exponents if you have the same base. So if you had a 2 and a 2 or 5 and a 5, then yes. Okay, C and D are false. Okay, let's see. 3 squared minus 3 would be 3 to the negative 1, which is 1 over 3, which is not the same as 1 over 1. So this is indeed false. And the last one says, ooh, let's check D again. Let's check D again. Oh, now we're changing. See, D is true, guys. D is true. This is power to a, no, it's not. Never mind. I just flopped. Power to a power says multiply, guys, not add. The mistake I said you mustn't do. I did it. What a difficult. But anyway, power to a power. So we actually supposed to say x2 times 5, which is x10. Beautiful, beautiful. And we are done. Nearly